Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your weekly focus, April the 29th through to May the 5th, 2019. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. We'll turn right to the energy of the cards, the energy of the week. We have Saturn going retrograde on Monday. We have the new moon in Taurus on Friday. Mercury doesn't go into Taurus until I believe the beginning of next week, but while it's going out, while it's in the last degrees of Aries, the most potent of degrees, it's going to be talking to, who is it not talking to? Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto, which are all in retrograde, the north, the south node. So having a lot of conversations. See what it means for you, the Chariot. Well, the Chariot is pull back, stop, hit the pause button. Everybody else's energy was a lot of work and everything, but here we need to pause. We need to just hold those horses. There's some kind of uncertainty or clarity needs to be. Maybe you thought you were going in one direction and now you realize you want to go in a whole different direction, or that part of the path wasn't as important as you thought it was. Realigning your values. Of where you're going, of what you truly want, of what the next step needs to be. Now we are in full moon energy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's Friday is the new moon, so take advantage of the full moon energy that still surrounds you. And allow yourself to look inward, take a step back, gain some clarity, gain some understanding. We have the Two of Swords. Decisions. There's emotion here as well. Strong emotion. And you need to make some decisions, and trust me when I say this, if you are not being true to yourself in this decision, you will regret it for lifetimes to come. This is about being really true to yourself. It could be as little as you want to gain the 10 pounds or not gain the 10 pounds. But this decision, so I might have maybe exaggerated slightly on the intensity of it. But I see those waves, and for some of you, it could be life altering. Absolutely. You're blindfolded. You're not going to get the answers from outside. You're going to get the answers from inside. So have those conversations with yourself. Weigh out the options. We can be very analytical when this card comes up, believe it or not. So we can weigh things out with a grounded approach, an approach that's going to move us into security or safety, security, being grounded. But it might not be that easy to step into it, or we don't know the right way, or we need a little bit more clarity or a little bit more information. I get this, that we need some more information, that something still needs to be said, something needs to be uncovered in order to get that clarity in, to get that understanding, to know the next step, to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you've made the right decision for yourself. Six of Swords. Once again, we're hesitating here. We're pulling back. I'm getting somebody's pulling my shoulders back kind of thing. It's saying all in perfect timing. So relax. Go with the flow. Don't be so Don't be reckless and just jump into the situation. Don't just push off from shore there and say, I can't wait any longer. Let's go. I want to just go on the adventure. The adventure is calling and I must go. In fact, that's what my shirt says, I think. Adventure is calling and I must go. Here you have it. I knew this shirt would work into somebody's reading. You need to wait. Okay. I think there's a motor on its way. I think there's more people to help you. I think that you have a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom, and you've grown a lot. And yes, you are ready for this opportunity. You are ready for this new way forward. I would think this is more in career or job career. What defines you as a person? So you could be spirituality. It could be your health and well-being. It's it could be something that you do within the community or some cause that you work for. So don't be too quick to push offshore there. Wait. There's something coming. So in this case, it's a motor, which will make life a lot easier because we don't know what kind of waters we're going to have because we're going into the unknown. And we're traveling in some way. It could be just in our minds, but I don't really think it's in our minds with the new moon within the week. Look at this, the Page of Cups. Wow. What's your wish? If you could be anything. Okay, pretend you're 5 years old and I'm a grown up and I say, what do you want to be when you grow up? Tell me what it was. Tell me that joy. Tell me that thing that you were going to change the world and make a difference and stand on be the king of the castle or the queen, or you were going to be an astronaut or a nurse or a firefighter, a doctor, a lawyer. You were going to make a difference. You were going to change the world. You couldn't wait. And then slowly society teaches us how to live in a box and color within the lines. Don't dream too big. Don't laugh too loud. Definitely don't dance down the hallway. Definitely don't run down the hallway. And so this is like this little opportunity that comes in and opens you up to a whole new path. So it's dreaming the dream, regardless of what's surrounding you right now. When this card comes up, regardless of what's surrounding you right now, just believe, just have a faith that you're moving towards that new beginning, that new magic. A mentor or a teacher could come into your life right now. Depending on your life path, though, you could become the mentor or the teacher. Spirit is listening. God, your angels, your spirit guides, talk to them. Do new moon affirmations. I have a link for new moon affirmations somewhere. I usually include it in all my videos. And if you want to listen to it as your guide for a new moon affirmation, then thank you very much. But I would prefer that you get a piece of paper and a pen and just write out a couple of things that really resound with your heart and where you want to go and what you want to bring in new in your life. And write your own and create your own and change them up every now and again. But new moon affirmations, I would say a very strong yes for that for you. Take some time out each and every day. Write them on little post-it notes so that when you're brushing your teeth, you're reading one. When you're opening the fridge, there's another. Go to the microwave, there's another one. Sit down at your computer, another sticky note appears. The Wheel of Fortune for relationships. New seasons, new beginnings, new starts. So if you are not in a relationship, this could very well be the beginnings of one. Meeting somebody new or opening up your energy to allow somebody new. Maybe you've been years and years of not being in a relationship, and relationships aren't something that you want. And I think even then, there could be new people coming into your life then, new best friends, new people to work with, to join forces with. And in some way, I think you're a little hesitant for some reason to really step out into new relationships, which is very unsage like. Making this is relationships moving in a more beautiful direction. But with the chariot there attached to this, I would have to think that you need to back it up and really understand the relationship. Um, is there a mutual support? Is there a mutual balance? I've been giving this a lot this week for quite a few of the signs. So contemplate, meditate, um, have a conversation with yourself about the different relationships that you have that you're in and which ones really help you move forward in the way that you want and which ones hold you back, pull you back in some way. It could be an environment as well because we're in the middle of the woods there. You take that environment in. Um, and there's some decisions that you need to make in and about relationships. Um, you intuitively already know the answer. It's being truthful to yourself and following your own advice. When it comes to work, career, you're making some decisions with with that, so you might be looking at a career change or stepping into a new field or a new way of going forward. You don't have everything that you need yet, so just hold the horses, right? Hold it back a little bit. Um, and make sure that you've done your checklist, you've actually made a plan, and then expand on that plan. Expand expand it to the point of the magic coming in. So go above and beyond what is practical and realistic. And just grow it a little bit outside the box. It's time to color outside the lines, people. See what our last card is. The Ten of Wands, yeah. We we're at a point where and this could be our overall values in life. Maybe it's our security, maybe it's our job, maybe it's a friendship. But we need to stop here. With the Ten of Wands, we need to stop. We need to hit the pause button. So once again, I'm getting the strong pause button. So don't feel that you have to rush into anything, sign, make a commitment, obligation, right? What you need to do is look at your obligations, look at your responsibilities. You need to take all those wands out of the sack and you need to really say, do I need this going forward on my journey? Do I want to take this forward on my journey? And it could be a thing, it could be a person, it could be an environment, it could be something that is invests your time or your money or your wealth. And you can see just by looking at the sack of wands that some have amazing new growth, that we're going in the right direction. And there's an affirmation of an affirmation. There it is affirming that you're actually moving into the things that you want. Because there is buds, there is a little bit of new growth, but some of those ones are just dead wood. And so you need to release that dead wood. You need to let it go. You need to give up the control or sacrifice or surrender in some way or make some decisions if you're trying to burn the candle at both ends for some reason. This could be relationships and the emotions tied to relationships. And we need to move into new directions when it comes to relationship, new energy, new growth. Dream it big. And don't be too quick to get out of the gate and start running. You want to make sure that you have all that you need. It might be that something is needed and it actually comes to you this week. That could be something as well. Something that you needed in order to move you forward finally arrives. finally aids you in moving forward. So thank your angels and God when those kinds of things happen. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.